In a world where the vulnerable are often preyed upon, one man takes a stand against child predators, unearthing sinister truths that have left the global community stunned. Dive deep into an unsettling journey of justice, revelation, and the darkness lurking in the corners we least expect. Join us as we delve into this unsettling narrative, piecing together the harrowing journey of those ensnared in its grasp. Jason Vukovic's journey began amidst the challenges of his early life. He experienced a childhood marred by abuse, facing both physical and emotional trauma inflicted by his stepfather, Larry Lee Fulton. The abuse deeply impacted Jason and his brother, Joel, leaving scars that would shape their futures. The families moved to a different town to escape their history of abuse, only further compounded their struggles. Jason left home at the age of 16, seeking a new path to navigate the hardships life had dealt him. As Jason entered adulthood, he struggled with maintaining stability. He grappled with periods of imprisonment, forging a life marked by theft, deceit, and recurring brushes with the law. Despite moments of hope and change, his trajectory often led him back into the criminal world. At 30, he found himself back in Alaska, hoping for a fresh start. Rumors of child abusers within his community ignited a spark in Jason's heart. Echoes of his own traumatic past resonated with the stories he heard, pushing him to take drastic action against those he believed were preying on the vulnerable. These sentiments culminated in a series of break-ins and assaults, leading to a media frenzy that caught the attention of authorities and the public alike. Anchorage, Alaska became the center of a media storm as law enforcement embarked on a relentless pursuit to apprehend the perpetrator behind the break-ins and assaults. The police faced the challenging task of untangling the motives behind these violent acts. Were they driven by vigilante justice or a thirst for revenge? As they dug deeper, disturbing patterns began to emerge, linking the victims and the assailant. Through thorough investigation, law enforcement agencies made a significant breakthrough in their pursuit of the perpetrator. The police carefully analyzed the cases and recognized patterns that indicated a specific modus operandi. The information gathered from the crime scenes, victim testimonies, and other sources began to paint a clearer picture of the individual responsible. The victims of the break-ins and assaults shared common characteristics that raised suspicions. The nature of the crimes pointed towards a vigilantism angle, with the perpetrator seemingly targeting individuals convicted of offenses against minors. Victim testimonies provided crucial insights into the attacker's behavior and methods, allowing the police to form a comprehensive profile. Physical evidence collected from the crime scenes, such as items stolen and the methods used to gain entry, helped law enforcement link the incidents. As the investigation progressed, law enforcement realized that Jason Vukovic's name consistently came up in discussions and evidence review. This prompted them to delve deeper into Jason's background, uncovering his personal history and potential motivations. With growing confidence that Jason Vukovic was indeed the person responsible for the break-ins and assaults, the police intensified their efforts to gather concrete evidence to support their suspicions. This turning point marked the moment when law enforcement narrowed their focus onto Jason as the prime suspect, and the investigation shifted towards building a case against him. The pursuit of justice reached a pivotal moment when law enforcement officers identified and apprehended Jason Vukovic as the man responsible for the series of break-ins and assaults. Jason's calm demeanor and his willingness to discuss the incidents provided the police with a wealth of information that shed light on his motivations, emotions, and mindset. As Jason awaited trial, his story began to capture public attention. His actions were seen by some as heroic, driven by a desire to protect children from the horrors he himself had endured. Others questioned the morality and legality of his vigilantism. Jason's background, childhood trauma, and experiences shaped the unique perspective he brought to his crimes. The legal proceeding culminated in a trial that garnered widespread interest and debate. Jason's plea deal offered insight into his motives and the depths of his pain. Ultimately, he was sentenced to a term of 25 years in prison, leaving many divided over whether his actions were driven by revenge, a sense of justice, or a mixture of both. Share your thoughts on today's case. What might have driven Jason to such extremes? Why did Jason perform such actions? Let us know in the comments, and always prioritize your safety online.